because Stride will be doing even more of these, and hopefully we get another one of these online summons, because so far I've been loving it. Got some fantastic matches along with some fantastic giveaways.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Stride, man. These are some chill individual. The homie Milo as well. I know everybody worked together to make this thing happen. They care about the community. They want to do a lot of cool events for the community. Let's keep making sure we support them. Join their Discord, join their weekly tournaments, and join in the fun of enjoying what has been an awesome Invitational online. We swap it over to our other losers quarters. Going to have MVD and ShinyMark. Should be a good one. I prefer MVD in this just because that ESAM experience is something I don't take lightly. But ShinyMark has been on a tear as of late, so it's going to be difficult either way you look at it.
Yeah, if I were a betting man, I would bet ShinyMark, because I just have a lot of faith in this up-and-coming Pikachu player. And, I mean, there is that experience, right, that ESAM experience from, long ago, and even through multiple games as well. So we'll see if the experience will overcome ShinyMark, because that's the one thing MVD got on ShinyMark, right? Because as of recently, the results are on ShinyMark's favor.
I would agree with that, yeah. 100%. We shall see, though. Experience ain't everything. Oh, nice. That was a little cool fake out with the T-Jolt as well.
Okay, right over the Thunder, and the perfect air dodge through that forward air. MVD getting the down throw, getting the read on the roll, and the two-piece forward tilt to close out this first off.
Let's go. MVD cutting off those options, knowing exactly where he wants to go. Delivering not only damage, but getting himself a stock. Probably a little misinput on that one. He can clean it up on this land. He gets caught up, though, with the Nair.
Oh, got the very last hit, grabbing the grenade and having to drop it before going into another Nair. Setting up these T-Jolts. MVD trying to get aggressive in the skies with this back air. And MVD has the lead. All this chip damage, all this time being spent in MVD's favor.
Pretty damn favorable at the moment. Let's see, though. Again, continues to light him up. Dang.
Man, I am very impressed with ShinyMark's ability to navigate through those grenades. I mean, Z catching them with aerials without detonating them. These are all very important things to have against Snake.
100%, but it's got to amount to something, too, at the end of the day, right? Got to try and get this stock off back, though. It's not going to be enough. We'll see if we can catch him on the descent. Oh, no! Keep an eye on that C4, my guy. It does pop off.
And right now, I mean, I don't know if an up throw will get the job done. Oh, this down smash. It's going to be another back throw, setting up the Nikita, going high with the quick attack. Yeah, and man, look at all this trading back and forth now. 167% on MVD. This might matter. Oh, still taking some chip damage. The up throw, finally going to do the trick.
Damn, it took that much to get the stock off MVD. Very, very, very defiant in letting that first one go. So props to him for sure. Now he's got a very strong lead that ShinyMark's probably going to try and chip into very slowly. As you say, he's done a good job up until this point navigating around a lot of the explosives and artillery. It's going to catch up with him sooner or later. And at 126, you can't afford to get a big hit. Catches him coming in with the quick attack, but not quick enough to get through that Nair from MVD.
Oh, and that would have been such a great catch, and I love that ledge trump setup and comboing off the grenade here. ShinyMark could bring this back to even here, but MVD still getting some kicks in, getting some grenade detonations as well. 114, this isn't too high for Snake. We saw the last time. ShinyMark's going to have to get a really big edge guard or a really big thunder to get the KO around this percent. Up smash!
Nice. Wow, that was so good. To do it on the platform, too. Great recognition on this part. Now, that lead really is the thing of the past. Pretty much dead even.
Yeah, and that we didn't see a thunder conversion, but a Nair drag down into an up smash on a platform, definitely going to be, especially at around 140, is going to do the trick here. And again, ShinyMark used a very delayed T-Jolt there, so that's why MVD wasn't really expecting it, because ShinyMark didn't shoot the T-Jolt too high. A little bit more committal, but a little higher reward, and I like that coming off from ShinyMark.
All right, MVD's led the entirety of the game. It'd be crazy to see him throw it away right now, but you never know. Pikachu's just that electric, no pun intended.
All this trading back and forth, probably in favor of MVD, because now you really got to avoid a lot of things, mainly that up tilt of your ShinyMark.
Yeah, that weight discrepancy between Snake and Pikachu is no joke, right? So 100% these trades always going to benefit MVD in the long run, and he definitely knows it. Trying to find his opening. Oh, it's so scary.
Oh, the air dodge came out just in time. Back to neutral, and oh, ShinyMark didn't believe. Get this rolling. This is a really tense last hit. The dash attack, not enough cross stage here. Will you use the thunder to get the snipe? The grenade.
Jeez. Such a threat right there. Nikita out there lurking. Yeah, got to keep an eye on that too. So many different things can take off this stock of ShinyMark. He knows it too. Approaching under the 2-minute mark. But really going the distance. Nobody trying to give up this first game. Oh, but I think MVD's going to lose. Yes, he is. Tremendous lead, but an even more tremendous comeback from ShinyMark to snatch that victory back on his side. Great job.
And we saw ShinyMark's defense really come through in this match. Town and City, especially when those platforms spawn in, it's going to give Pikachu so many different options, so many places to quick attack to. These side platforms like the Kalos setup, very, very strong. And on top of that, this platform setup as well. The one in the middle and the two on the side, very, very high. And Snake, not the most mobile character. So if ShinyMark keeps resetting to these top platforms, it's going to be a little harder. And just like you saw at the end, there was able to reset. Snake is known for how strong his ledge trapping can be by setting up all the grenades, but ShinyMark was able to navigate through all those different threats, get back to the center stage, get the roll through the dash grab, and punch with the dash grab. Perfect.
Absolutely. We head on to game number 2. Man, such a strong lead to just let go. Scotty, got to stick in the back of your mind, but you got to have a short memory and just play on through it. What MVD's going to need to do. Got sent to losers by Sonics. He was up. And that's kind of been the story of these runs from MVD in this tournament, man. He was up against Sonics 2 games and then got reversed 3-0'd. And right there had a sizable lead against ShinyMark. Let them bring it back. So got to really find that clutch factor again, huh?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, you know, Sonics against MVD, that was quite the set. Let's just say the last half of the set was not pretty.
Yeah. I think
Not
one
pretty at
stock
all.
in 3 games. You do the math. Oh my goodness. Well, that just added up to potential victory. ShinyMark, excellent conversion.
Yeah, and we saw those kind of high snipes with Sonics, right? Sonic, the character, is able to have that spring, to kind of spring up to that area that usually Snake can get away with from most characters, just a quick double jump cipher, and like Snake is just too high, right?
Yeah.
But Pikachu has that thunder, just like how Sonic has the up. So we're seeing ShinyMark kind of use that advantage, and great catch by MVD with the Nikita.
All right, that's been a nice catch. Not going to get the stock just yet, though. ShinyMark looking to keep building on this lead. Good catch on the spot dodge. Look how much damage he gets off of that. My lord. The control right now from ShinyMark, really something to be admired. And again, pointed out in that first game, Charles continues to play around on the artillery of Snake, and not even give it a second thought. This offense is cooking.
I'm just really impressed because, to my knowledge, ShinyMark's not a brawl vet, and the way we're seeing ShinyMark navigate through these grenades, man, as a brawl player, mad respect.
Yeah.
Very, very strong how ShinyMark's doing this. And I feel like a lot of the younger players are kind of catching up, right? I mean, Ultimate's been out for so long, so it gave a lot of time for the newer players to get used to Snake grenades and counterplaying that.
You definitely see what hard work does. I mean, ShinyMark definitely somebody who came up, via the Wi-Fi era for sure, man. He got a lot of notoriety online, has had some great offline results as well. My biggest win being MK Layla at that one collision. So ShinyMark is far from a slump in any means, any regard. MVD, even for his veteran status, just no answers right now.
Yeah, and even when you look at ShinyMark and Isan's playstyles, right, they're just so different. I think at the end of the day, MVD still has a ton of Pikachu experience, but ShinyMark is like really abuses the defensive side of Pikachu, whereas Isan usually abuses that offensive side of Pikachu.
Right, that's a perfect way to put it, actually. Love that.
Oh,
Kind of seeing the difference maker too. Finally, though, yeah, at that right percentage, that's going to be guaranteed, but you got a lot of work to do, my guy.
yeah, and I mean, Snake, definitely a character that can bring things back with Town and City side blast zones. No, MVD barely going to survive. Gets the thunder, gets the punish. MVD with one last chance here.
Oh. Yeah, GG's. Oh, my goodness.
Once that fair came through, I was like, all right, ShinyMark, this is the layup.
Yeah, pretty much, man. You don't let that one
ShinyMark
go.
did not miss.
No, he did not. Wow. All right, and I think that's why that first game was so imperative for MVD to close out, man. Because just seeing how ShinyMark was able to mount that comeback, he's just building momentum and confidence, and this is kind of what it was building towards. So at least you could go into Game 3 1-1, but now you're going in at an 0-2 deficit, probably a little stubborn, a little frustrated, and hey, there's Bam.
Yo,
what up, baby?
What up? What up?
You guys even hear me, man? I
Yes,
don't even know where I am.
You're not skipping around.
I'm
I feel like
alive
Bam
now.
this whole
I'm
time
well.
is just like these guys are just trolling me right now. Like what the?
No, I was like, dude, I'm like, if I lost in time, then I have to stay here. That's the only way.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Eventually you come back. You
come back.
Recalibrated. You're good to go. So your mic sounds good now. So let's get it. Game
Sick,
3
let's
right
do it,
now.
man.
ShinyMark up 2-0 versus MVD. The first match was really close. MVD had the lead, but wasn't able to close it out. And second match wasn't too pretty.
Yeah, definitely not, man. I mean, that just like you were saying, right? The big thing about ShinyMark, because he has such a strong defensive play, like, dude, I don't think that we've really seen this caliber of Pikachu with this kind of defensive play, like, honestly, for a very, very long time, man. I mean, usually the hallmark of Pikachu's was just ESAM for all his time, and that's kind of the only aspect that we really saw. So this must be, even regardless of the experience, must be a huge kind of culture shock for MVD.
100%, man. 100% agree with you, honestly. The thing, too, it's like, do you just lose confidence after just getting mollywopped that first? You let a big lead go game 1, mollywop game 2. It's like, damn, man, I know MVD's a veteran, but at some point, that's just got to get with you.
No, absolutely.
The psychology of this game cannot be understated.
Yeah, I think it's just really hard for MVD as well, just because the way ShinyMark is navigating around some of these grenades, man, it's so good. Usually there's a lot of situations where Snake can go ahead and pick up the grenade, use a tilt to throw out an attack, and have the grenade in hand. But ShinyMark has been able to even whiff punish those specific setups. Like,
yeah,
I'm just really impressed.
Yeah.
No, his movement is so smooth right now, man. And the way that he's willing to just dance right in front of Snake too, a character known for having such strong CQC, having those big buttons, but he doesn't care, right? Like, he has full confidence, and when he's going for his approaches in tandem with defensive play, right? And it's really a tempo change that we've seen that's been a hallmark of a lot of these, UA's really strong players, right? Sonic's is kind of similar thing. Great defense, exemplary offense, and tying those things together where you can switch on that tempo is very difficult when you have characters that can kind of do a little bit of everything, man. And not even a little bit, a lot of everything, right? When it comes to like Pikachu and Sonic.
Ooh,
Oh
good
my
catch.
goodness.
Much good, yep.
When Pikachu up air starts getting stocks, I'm worried.
No. I'm scared.
It's going to be a long set, man.
I'm very scared.
Well, and this is what it really comes down to, right? I mean, I think when a lot of people put Pikachu really high on the tier list, what they're valuing a lot is the defense of Pikachu, right? Because the offense of Pikachu has had a lot of counterplay with SDI development since year 1 of the game, but that doesn't hurt any of Pikachu's defensive options, right? And that's why I think a lot of people put Pikachu so high on the tier list because of Pikachu's defensive options.
Man, these days
Oh,
are
true,
insane.
true.
Oh my god. Like, that is just it.
Yeah, you have a mix-up because if you fastball it at the end, you get that grounded hitbox, and if you don't fastball it, like ShinyMark's doing sometimes, and sometimes he'll just let it fall with 2 hits. So it's a great mix-up. Look at the whip punch on the tilt. Exactly.
Oh, come on now, on up tilt? That's crazy.
Come on, like it's insane.
Dude, no respect, man. He does not care. Good patience. Going to set up home base right in that center stage.
So MVD is slowing things down. At this point, if you can just get... off stage. This is where ShinyMark gets a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, great
nice.
one.
Like the back air for MVD. Stack it up, man. Still want to believe that there's an opportunity to steal this game back. Keep it going a little deeper.
Oh, wait, man.
It's got to be so frustrating, man. Pikachu's just so elusive.
Yeah, there's no double jump on MVD as well.
Yeah, he's cooked. Good
Now
stuff
the lingering
there,
thunder hit,
ShinyMark.
actually detonating the grenade as well. going up, like off the top, because the late hit of Thunder is what goes upward, right? That initial hit's going to spike you down. So the timing coming out from ShinyMark, because that's the one you wanted. This is a really bad situation. Double jump. I love the fade back from MVD. Great defense there.
He's like, that one I've seen before, right? That one he knows very well.
Yeah.
But still, round 2 though. I mean, this is the beauty of Pikachu, right? It's not just the fact that you have those edge guarding situations, right? And you have those like long corner carries that can convert into these like offstage kills, but you can just get back immediately and essentially have a ledge trap situation or deal with a juggle, man, and that's so powerful.
I will say that Esam is a lot better at edge guarding in this matchup. That's the one thing that I think MVD will have a ray of hope, because I feel like the edge guards coming out from ShinyMark aren't going to be as powerful, and it's more so we see ShinyMark get a lot of like whiff punish on stages and stuff like that. So MVD is going to be working with a lot of rage on this last stock because ShinyMark's playing on the more defensive side, right?
Yeah, that's actually a really good point too. So it could definitely kind of hang his hat on the fact, okay, I'll be able to get back to the stage 9 times out of 10, more than likely. Oh my god,
but the neutral's OD though!
Damn, get grabbed up, yoked up, sent out.
Damn.
Yeah, and that's just the classic right there. The up
cheese,
throw.
man.
The DI check. If the DI is not on point, well, the Thunder's coming down. It's going to be a true combo in the center stage as well. So, but I mean, still, again, MVD was on stage when that happened, right? So I think MVD does a really good job recovering against Pikachu at those low to mid percents, and we saw MVD most of the time get back on stage at around that 120 mark. So ShinyMark had to get really creative with the on-stage setups, right? And we saw a lot of whiff punishes on up tilt and stuff like that. It was still great counterplay, but I felt like the match played out very differently from what we're used to, and it was cool to see that side of Pikachu versus Snake, right? The more defensive Pikachu, and see how both sides clash in that sense.
Yeah, no, 1000%, man. That was really fun to see, and just ShinyMark just continues to really hone his style, right? And yeah, I mean, I think one of the biggest things, like, and we've talked about it a lot, and it's never disrespect to Esam or anything, but Esam is definitely a set play type of player, right? And so he's got his set play, and he gets his edge guards, and he just like, okay, time for the guess. All right, you guess wrong, I kill you, you're done, right? I don't even think about it, right? If you don't know how to DI this one thing, right, then you're gone. But ShinyMark, just his neutral, man, is insane, right? And again, talking about that tempo change, right? In order to be really strong in this game, we've seen it over and over again. You need to be able to play. I can stay back, assess the situation. I can assess how you feel pressured based on my dash-ins, especially if I got a T-Jolt with me, right? And then